Actually, let me record. Okay, now today is called really simple. Job number one is finding people to talk to. If we can always know how to find more people to talk to, we can design any life that we want and build any income that we want. If you can always find people to talk to. There are literally 7.8, I don't know, 8 billion people in the world.
Hey, is yours cutting in and out?
Can you guys hear? Are you guys losing me? It might be.
Yeah, but your internet is cutting out.
Yeah,
Let me hop on.
it's because Michael's hogging it all. I'm just kidding. Michael's gonna come over here to mine. Anyways, so number one, just finding people to talk to is most important. So how do we find people to talk to? My go-to, my entire business, pretty much like 99% of my business up to this point for the past year and a half has been from people that I already knew before Isogenics. Isn't that crazy? People think, well, I need to go hand out flyers and I need to go build, 5,000 followers on Instagram and all this stuff. Pretty much everybody that I've enrolled that is in my business and that are my customers, I knew before Isogenics. I just went and talked to them and reconnected. So that's step number one and job number one in this business, and always is number one priority, when it comes to building an organization and building an income, is finding more people to talk to. So everybody knows, if not, we can definitely talk about it more, but first and foremost is our warm market. So everybody knows our warm and hot market, right? Like our hot market are the people that live with us, the people that are closest to us, our family, our friends, our closest coworkers, the people we talk to every day, every week, all the time, every month. That's our hot market. Your warm market is going to be people that you went to elementary, middle school, high school with, college with, university, baseball team, football team, stuff like that. Your old coworker at the restaurant you used to work at, whatever that is. So that's going to be your warm market. And just think, everybody on here is at least 20 years old. Everybody's about like 25 years old. I'm 23 years old. So for the past 20 years, I have 20 years of relationships to pull from. 20 years. Some people, come into a business like this and network marketing and say, Cody, I love the products. I love the business. I'd love to make money and travel the world, but I just don't know anybody. And I'm like, what? I was like, wait, so you haven't talked to anyone in the last 20 years? You've never met anyone? You've never had a job? You've never gone to school? You've never, left your parents' house growing up? Even if you had parents at your house, people. Crazy, right? So yeah, I just wanted to hear from you guys. Maybe Sunny, Tiffany, Ariella, any of you guys that can hop on. Michael can share too. Anybody that's done for a while, and what worked for you day one, what worked for you month one, even in your first couple months in your warm market, those people that you already knew. Ariella, go ahead.
I think for me, I needed to just put pen to paper and make a full list of everyone that I know and feel comfortable reaching out to in the beginning. And I just started like a love on list. And I just started, because some people I hadn't talked to in a while. So I made it my intention to reconnect to them by pouring positive energy into those relationships again. You got to water those relationships, sometimes all over again. And I do so off of a list every single week that once, I come from my love on list to my invite.
Yeah, exactly. So if you guys didn't hear all that, she was saying that pretty much making a list of warm market people every week, the people that she already knows. Maybe she's known them for 10 years. Maybe she's known them for, a month. I don't know, but that's her warm market. And she makes a list of people to love on and support and like nourish and deposit and put effort and value into the relationship. And then the next week, she's going to invite them to take a look at our business or invite them to take a look at our products, stuff like that. So that's a really good way. Like right now, I'm literally still going through high school friends. I'm a year and a half in. I'm using Penny to go back through friends from middle school and high school on Facebook, because I've had Facebook for 10 years. So I'm warming those people up, and we can talk about that more. But what I wanted to actually get to was show you guys a great tool that anybody can use, and you can share it with your future members, your future team. It's really simple, but you guys might have seen this before. I'm going to share my screen here. Awesome. You guys see my screen? So this is the Junto memory jogger here. Can everybody see the screen? Thumbs up. We good? Okay, cool. So this is our ultimate memory jogger. And this can be found on the internet in different forms, but last year Zoe actually made it in the Junto format. So this is our memory jogger. This will help you remember everybody you've ever known pretty much in your life growing up. So this should be in the modules. It's in a file on our Facebook page. Me and Michael and I can send it to you as well. I should actually go back through this. It's been too long. Even I could go back through this and really benefit from it. So this is the memory jogger. And you can see here, we go over hot market, close friends and family, warm market, people you know or grew up with, cold market, people you've never met. We're not going to talk about cold market yet, because pretty much no one on this call even needs to worry about cold market yet. It's good to start, building social media and stuff, but that will definitely come later. Do not prejudge people as you go. Trust me, do not prejudge people as you go. You might think that, your buddy, I don't know, Johnny from high school is, maybe he's a redneck. Maybe he just works, construction job. I don't know whatever the judgment might be of him, or the stereotype might be of Johnny from your high school, but you never, ever know. Johnny from your high school that you think is, maybe a bum, might be praying and looking and waiting for something and somebody like you to come talk to them about changing their life and giving them an opportunity out of their current lifestyle. So you never know. So don't prejudge. But as you can see, you guys can go through the list here on the memory jogger, but members of your own family, you have to know how amazing the gift is, how blessed you're going to be, how much you're going to bless your family members just by talking to them, just by introducing this to them. And if it's not going to be their thing, if they're not going to be interested, that's fine. Trust me, I've had plenty of talks with my family. I said, hey, look, this is the products, this is the business, this is what I'm doing with my life. That's okay if you can't get behind it. If not anything else, I'd really love for you just to support me, just to send me some positive text, leave me a positive comment on Facebook and Instagram. So just ask for them, asking for support, so we can talk about that more with family. But list, you already have your phone contacts. I have the same phone contacts. I don't know about you guys. I've had the same phone contacts since middle school. My phones have synced and synced and synced and synced since middle school. I have like thousands of literally just phone numbers in my iPhone contacts. It's crazy. Your closest friends, neighbors, your coworkers, people from your church, people from wherever, your dance class, there you go, fantasy football leagues. There's so much good stuff in here. Closest friends, hobbies, your auto mechanic, your accountant, your banker. Who do you bank with? Your babysitter growing up, your dentist, doctor, even their kids, your doctor's son, your grocery store. You go to a local grocery store, you always see the same manager, the same cashier, your hairstylist, your barber. There's so many people. I could go through here and write down 100 new people today, and I need to. So this is really good, really simple format for you guys to do, really helping you out. So make a list, make an Excel sheet, write it down in a notebook, whatever works best for your style, for your learning, for your memory. But make sure this gets down. We even have Penny now as well. If you don't want to, upload it and do the whole Penny thing yet, definitely get it down on a notebook or an Excel sheet or something. So Michael, did you want to add anything to the memory jogger?
No, yeah, I would just make it. I mean, Ariella, I was going to say exactly what she said, is like having it on pen and paper. When I first got started doing this, I know when me and Cody did our one-on-one coaching call, he didn't let me get off the phone until I had like 40 names written down on a piece of paper. And he made me go through all 20, 30, 40 of them and say, if they were hot enough where I could just send them the invite. I talked to them yesterday. Hey, bro, I was meaning to tell you yesterday at the gym when I was talking to you, would you be open to taking a look? But he made me reach out to every single one of them right away. So I would write everybody's name down. So go through that jogger and don't just go through it and think of somebody and then text them. I would get a notepad in the memory jogger and be intentional for 30 minutes. I mean, you know how many names you could write down in 30 minutes? You probably write down 500 names and intentionally sit down with the notepad in the memory jogger and write down as many names as you can in 30 minutes. Take a break because your hand hurts. And then go back through and just start reaching out. Don't reach out and say, hey, I'm working on something exciting, unless they're extremely hot market. Don't text your mom that's in the next room and say, hey, I'm working on something exciting. You can go talk to your mom and be normal, be yourself and casual with her. but I would just do a normal reach out, check in on the new year. My reach out right now, this is probably what I said to Tyler reached out to me, but right now I'm just going through Warm Market and people on Instagram just saying, hey, what's up, brother? Praying the new year has been great for you so far. Blessings to you and your family. When you get a random DM like that from somebody, or like your Warm Market, you haven't talked to me in forever, you're probably going to respond positively. If you don't, I probably don't want you in my business. Thank you, next. I'm not going to talk to you. So you just send something like that. You don't really need to ask a question, whatever, just pour positivity, blessings to you and your family. They'll be like, oh, Casey, what's up, man? I haven't talked to you in forever. You still riding dirt bikes and acting like an animal, whatever. Like, you know, it'll start conversation. Then you can start asking good questions. And then that's when you get into an invite. So first things first is get their names on paper. That's fire.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really, so Tyler Walter, when I got started, he said, listen, dude, you're going to put down 100 names on Excel sheet. Don't talk to me. Don't call me back until you have 100 names on the Excel sheet. I'm gonna make you guys do that, but that's really how I got started and how I got momentum, you know, early on as well. So Sonny, if you can unmute as well. So Sonny was pretty closed off, I think, for a little bit in the beginning of like, didn't think our Warm Market would work, didn't think anybody would enroll people that she's known before. So she was mostly like cold market for a while. Sonny, if you're there and can unmute, just kind of your success with Warm Market and how you know talk to them.
Hey, so yeah, I went through a list of all my family members. Actually, in my first month, I had my brother enrolled, my mom enrolled, my dad enrolled. I think I had 2 of my aunts enrolled, and then a couple cold market people. I'm still going through my Warm Market list. You know, they'll come around. Your cousins will come around. Your childhood friends will come around. They'll enroll. So my biggest months were in the beginning of my business, actually, through Warm Market.
Yeah, that's really good, Sonny, how you like said Sonny's been in this for a year and she's still going through her Warm Market because she's always adding to her Warm Market. You got to be intentional. And I know a lot of you guys are really early on and you're going to be slamming who you already know. But I mean, when you're a couple months in, a year's in, whatever, you got to be intentional about meeting new people. I know Cody and Tyler, when I first got started, I would walk around with my hat over my head down, covering my eyes. I would have my head down in public. I want to be talking to people, and you have to be intentional about meeting people and constantly adding new people to your Warm Market, because then your Warm Market never ends. You know, you can have a lot of success in this business by probably talking to 0 cold market people, because you pull those cold market people right into your Warm Market and you just chat it up and build rapport and then, you know, invite them.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Well, I think that's you know, pretty much wraps it up for today. Just really these building blocks. And I think the best thing for everybody to do today would just get down, you know, 20 people, 50 people, and just say, hey, how's the new year treating you? How's your family? Oh my gosh, I saw you guys went to Colorado. How's your Colorado trip? Just, you know, get 50 people just warmed up to conversation and just see if they're positive. If they respond positively, send us screenshots. Let's, you know, see if it's a good time to invite them. But biggest thing, really just warming a bunch of people up.
Go through your yearbooks. That's fire. That's a good idea.
Oh, dude, I have no idea.
Dude, I have like 25 yearbooks at home.
Go ahead and do it.
Yo, that's fire.
That's crazy.
That's so good, Sonny. You gotta find them on Facebook then, but that's fire.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Dude, seriously.
Get your yearbooks out and just start blasting everybody.
I'm gonna have my mom ship my yearbooks to me or something. So that's awesome. There, like I said, guys, there's so many people that you already know. There's so many people that you've already known throughout your life. So just go chop it up with them today. Go talk some shop. Go start conversations. And send us screenshots, and then we can get some momentum going. But that's the best thing. If people respond like, okay, what do you want? I haven't talked to you in 5 years. Just cross them off the list. Get them away. Delete them.
Yeah.
If they say, why are you talking to me? Whatever, we haven't talked so long. But people respond to me. Cody, oh my gosh, man, so good to hear from you, bro. I've seen some of your stuff. Like, what are you up to now? Like, you're traveling, like you have you have these great people around you. What's going on, man? It's been so long. That's a person I want to talk to, even if it doesn't lead to exactly an enrollment or a business partner. Like, it's still a good conversation. So yeah, get those going. And also, if you haven't started Penny yet, download Penny, get it going. Penny will literally do most of this work for you. Like Penny, I have 4,000 something friends on Facebook. Penny loaded them all in. A list of 4,000 people were immediately loaded from Facebook onto Penny with their names in order, when to reach out to them, when to follow up with them like that. So definitely get Penny going if you haven't already. Go back to the training modules if you need help with that. And then Penny also linked all my Instagram. So I got like 4,000 on Facebook, 4,000 on Instagram. I'm still going through for months, going through 8,000 people that were uploaded to Penny on Instagram. So there's definitely plenty there. And we'll talk about that more.
Yeah. Tyler, I think me and Tyler already did a one-on-one Penny coaching call. So Brandon, Tyler Pruitt, Jake, and then Casey, if you guys want to do one-on-one coaching calls on Penny, why I use it, how I use it, to be an asset in my business, we can definitely schedule that this week. But right now, I would just get the pen and pad out and keep doing that. If anybody on this call has not watched the recorded team call called The System, you have to watch that within the next 24 hours. I know I've tagged almost all my new guys in it to watch that recorded team call. Caitlin, I don't know if you watched it. Tiffany, you probably know what you're doing. Sonny, you're good. I would watch that recorded team call to really give you a good look at what it looks like after you find the person and connect with them, what it's going to look like after that in this business to have success. So you have to watch that. It's going to answer probably almost all your questions.
Awesome. Love it. All right, y'all. Have any questions? Anything help? Any help? Anything you guys are thinking of? Good to go? Awesome.
Nope.
Let's get that momentum up today. Feel good. Chug your beer. I'm already one down. Catch up. And yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow. I think Michael's going to bring some fire for
Casey and Jake are getting enrollments today. Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
Hey.
Tyler's always
All right, y'all.
Let's
Hey,
go.
have fun. Text us, call us. Let's get it going today. Happy Thankful Thursday. Thank you for y'all. All right.
Yo. Bye.
See y'all. Peace.
Bye.